ArsenalFanTV, they're asking, where's your drum?
Yeah, 2017. A couple of things to finalise, but 2017. I don't give a shit. I've been banging my own drum for months, man. So it's kind of ironic, isn't it?
Don't we know that?
Listen, at the end of the day, you could see through large parts of that game why we need something, Robbie. The atmosphere was shocking. Again, it's shocking. And we have to take some responsibility. You know, stop going, oh, the players have to make us, you know. We have to take some responsibility as fans as well.
Now, listen, massive goal by Giroud. I mean, you know, we knew they were going to do this. They're going to come, they're going to frustrate, and they do it well. You know, it's something that Pulis has been doing for years. They do it well. They did it well today. But in the end, a massive goal by Giroud to get us 3 points.
Huge goal, huge. My frustration with it is that it took us until around about the 75th, 80th minute to start playing to Giroud's strength, putting crosses in the box. And it was crying out for it all game. Like you just said, we all knew how Tony Pulis would set up that team. So we needed players to get chalk on their boots and put crosses in the box. But no one did. You know, I'm not having to go Iwobi, but Iwobi's style of play is completely wrong for when Giroud's up front. Because Iwobi likes to tuck inside and do all the nice little 1-2 passes. He won't get to the byline and put crosses in the box. So you just weren't playing to Giroud's strength. And then what happens? A cross comes in the box, Giroud scores. Oh, rocket science, isn't it? I'm not paid £8 million a year though, am I?
He got it right though, didn't he? If he then
don't start that shit, Robbie. Seriously, don't start that shit.
No, but listen, if he's sent on players to get crosses in, and they've got because as soon as Perez came on, there was another cross that Perez put in that possibly I think Giroud possibly should have scored from that as well. I thought that might even have been a foul on Giroud as well, but he could have scored from that. But he sent him on, obviously said to him, you know, get balls into the box, and it did work. Yeah,
but the problem with that, Robbie, is that it wasn't Perez that crossed the ball, it was Ozil. So it wasn't one of his substitutions that crossed the ball. It was one of his players that started the game. Giroud started the game. So it wasn't a tactical masterclass.
So you don't give him no credit, you know?
I'm not going to give him credit for.
So you cuss him when he loses, but you will give no credit to the manager when he wins.
What did Wenger do that stood out for me to credit him today? I'm happy we got the win.
No, but you're having a go.
I'm not having a go. I'm saying about the players putting the balls in the box. I never mentioned Wenger. I'm not going to turn into an AKB and start wanking in that sock.
No, you said he waited until the 70
No, I said we waited until the 70th.
Yeah, but he's the one who's going to. It's not the players.
The players have to take responsibility on the pitch, Robbie.
But the players ain't going to bring a player on, are they?
They're not babies. They don't walk around holding each other's hand. Oh, what should we do? What should we do? They need to take some responsibility. And I'm saying that the thing that I have a go about Wenger with is if you're going to play Giroud, you've got to play players that complement him. I know he was kind of restricted in certain respects with Ox and Theo. But then it's down to you as a manager to say the players that you're using, right, listen, I know you normally like to do this and do that, but today we've got to try and put the balls in the box.
Okay. Cool.
And that's what my gripe was with today. But we got the 3 points.
If we should go on a run now, right?
Oh, Robbie, man.
What?
You're looking so far ahead.
Listen, we've seen what Chelsea have done. They got back-to-back defeats against us and Liverpool, and then they've gone on this amazing run, and now they're running away with it.
And there's still people clinging on to that 3-0.
They're running away with it. So I'm saying now, we're not even halfway through the season yet. If we got a run of games coming up, this was one of them. We've just won. Palace at home on Sunday. New manager, but definitely a winnable game. Bournemouth away, winnable. Swansea away, winnable. If we was to say those games, say we got maximum points out of those games, do you think we'd be sort of back on track with a chance to win this thing?
Depends what others do, but I'm not looking at others. You know, you can sit there and say that.
Yeah, not looking at others. What would you?
Listen,
if we went on that run,
it's what Arsenal turns up, and it's up here, Robbie. Mentality. You can sit there and say we're only playing Palace and we're playing Bournemouth and we're playing Swansea. We were only playing Everton, who had won one game in about 10. We were only playing Man City that lost half of their players and their main spine, but yet we still lost.
But so I'm asking you. I'm saying, right? You said think about us. If we went on those, you know, we was to win those games, do you think we're right back in it?
Again, I don't know, because if Chelsea carry on their run...
You said think about ourselves, so I'm thinking about ourselves now.
But what I'm saying is, Robbie, I can't predict the future. I wish I could, but I can't. So we could win the next 4, 5, 6 games in a row, and Chelsea could still keep this winning run going. So we're still where we are now. There's no difference. So how will that affect us mentally? Will the players look, do you know what? We're winning game after game after game, and Chelsea are still winning. How will that affect their confidence? Will they think, oh...
I just want to ask you one last thing here. Would you buy anyone in January? January window coming up, would you buy any, or do you think this squad is decent enough?
Well, that left-hand side's a problem for me. Left back, left wing. That's a problem. But who you're going to get of quality? I'm not going to batter Arsenal in January over things because we know it's tough. Draxler's just moved. Was he the answer? Was he a problem child? Because he's had nothing but problems where he's been. Do we need that? So
we got you.
Listen, exactly. I'm the problem child here. But no, listen. At the end of the day, look. Like I said, we just take it game by game. We do what we're doing, and as fans, let's take some responsibility as well. Let's start trying to, you know, let's just. The thing is, Robbie, right? This whole thing about the drum, right? There's still some people that want to moan. Yeah, get off your asses. Stop fucking moaning about it and come up with a better idea then. Right? Because half of you lot are sitting there watching the game on an illegal stream. Do you know what I mean? And you're trying to criticise me because I want to try and create an atmosphere. Go fuck yourself. I'll sit there with my drum. I'll be one of them mans that got cymbals and everything attached to me, like a walking band. And exactly, I've got Kelechi now. We're going to get it on. Do you know what I mean? We're going to be like the new boy band for ArsenalFanTV. That'll fuck the haters off, wouldn't it? But listen, game by game, Robbie, I've said it all along. We moved to Crystal Palace, man. Let's go. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.